This is Genesis 64 for the Bandit Inquisition, and we're going to talk about tech specs for the PS4, Xbox One, and the Wii U. With our tech specialist today will be Defector.
Hello.
We have our other guests, Fluttershy.
Hi.
MK Barty.
Do a barrel roll.
And the reluctant Darker Viper.
Whatever.
Like I said, reluctant. So, Defector, what did you find about our amazing consoles? Multimedia formatted things which do everything apart from grill toast. What did you find out? Can they wash my car?
Well,
Can they unclog the toilet? When they do my homework? When they play games?
Oh my god. No, the question there is...
Actually, they should be able to play games.
The question is, does the Xbox One and the Wii U play games? Because, you know... we know that what the Xbox One can do in regards of the all these multimedia stuff, and you know the Wii U isn't announcing much stuff, as we'll find out tomorrow.
Ooh.
So you know,
Should hold that in. But anyway, we'll start with the Xbox One, or the XB One, or the Xborn.
Okay then. Well, I'll start off with the similarities between both the Xbox One and the PS4. So
They're both black boxes.
let him speak.
okay. So apart from being both black boxes, as far as I am aware, they are both using the same CPU, which is a Jaguar 8-core 1.6 gigabyte x86, which is a similar thing that you would see in a PC, but it's using the mobile technology. Now, just a side note that I recently found out today, they actually did test the normal CPUs in like desktops and stuff, but they found that they ran too hot. So that's why they've gone for more mobile technology, but customized it to try and get a bit more power out of them.
Just out of curiosity, these Jaguar things, right? Are they domesticated Jaguars or are they wild Jaguars? Just
I would say
Well,
It was the perfect question.
as long as we're doing wildlife, but you know we can ignore that one if you want.
I would say 4 of them would be tame, 4 of them would be wild.
That could be a real catastrophe.
but
Write down
then.
catalyst.
Okay then. Well, the Jaguar is actually an updated version to what was originally called the Bobcats.
Aren't they a baseball team in America?
No. So I think
My big question then is, who's Bob?
And why is he a cat?
no, but I think the
look
idea.
like?
I think the idea is like cat Jaguar. So I think they're going more for the wild side.
Oh, okay then.
Jaguars, yeah.
If it pleases you, continue.
There you go.
Oh, sorry. If it doesn't please you, if it pleases the rest of us, you can continue.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll just continue mocking.
Okay.
So, yeah, you can continue if you, when you're ready.
Okay. Now another interesting note is that the Xbox One is going to be using a slightly lower-ended AMD graphics card by about I think it's by about 200 or 300 screen processors. Now I don't know much about screen processors. I didn't really have time to go into all of that, but I know that would just lower the performance a little bit. And Xbox One also has DDR3 memory with a 500 gig graphics card.
DDR3.
That's
Yeah, well, basically memory comes in bandwidth. The one that I'm using at the moment in my PC is DDR2.
Yeah.
And it stands for dual RAM.
Right.
So basically, the higher the number, the higher the bandwidth.
Right. Okay. Well, that answers most of my questions then.
Okay.
You know what? I'm worried about this RAM. With all those Jaguars in there, your RAM's going to disappear very quickly.
Well, that's what you get when you put wild ones in there.
The Jaguars going to get... We've got on hump summer.
Yeah, they couldn't leave in there without some sort of food.
Don't worry, it's respawning RAM.
Fantastic. So then, anything else in the Xbox One? Or did you run out of info already?
Well, with the Xbox One, that's about all there is to know. I didn't really look at all the cameras in the Kinect and all of that. I didn't really have time to go into all that.
Oh, don't worry, we know all about that. There's an infrared one, a Blu-ray one,
and
an X-ray one, heat sensor one.
Oh, you mean about
satellite navigation?
I see.
Drone spies from NASA.
Well, the PS4.
Homeland Security one.
There's one that looks under your clothes. That's the Xbox. That is an X-ray one.
That's one that's the Xbox scroll legs and walk around your kitchen, spy in the fridge.
So that's what he's been eating.
You come back home and there's just mayonnaise around the Xbox camera.
No, there's a message saying, "Eat healthier."
No, they won't leave a message. They'll wait till you turn on the Xbox again and it goes, "Eat healthier, you fat fuck."
You know when it's been watching you because you got ready in the living room to go down to the beach and it comes up on the screen. Don't wear a bikini.
Anyway, we really should be letting Defective move on.
Oh, but did you know that the Xbox One is actually trying to take something that is best known on the Wii U?
Not having games.
The TV guide.
My TV's got a TV guide.
Yes, but apparently that was one of the things on the Wii U that people enjoyed in the Xbox One is treading on their toes, according to one website I read. Just for interesting.
Yeah, but to be fair, it's not the first time Microsoft has done this with their own consoles. I mean, look at the Kinect; it's just a advanced version of the iToy, so it's nothing new off them.
Yeah, so they're up to their old tricks.
Yeah.
Obviously, both the PS4 and the Xbox One will be using a Blu-ray drive as well.
Yes, not everything will be downloaded. But anyway, what about the PS4? That must be packing some serious firepower.
Yeah, there must be something on that's different to the Xbox.
Yes.
It's on a slightly jaunty angle.
Outside of the visual appearance of it.
Well, we might as well get the visual bit out of the way. It's a black box.
On a slightly jaunty angle.
On a slightly jaunty angle.
It looks more like an eraser, alright? Just rubbing away everything that all Microsoft's hardware in regards to the Xbox One. That's what that symbolises. We all know that.
Well, some of the differences in the PS4 is actually they've determined what type of graphics card is going to be in the PS4. It's going to be something in between a 7850 and a 7870. Now,
so a 7860.
No,
761.
Basically the 7870 was what I was considering buying for my PC at one point. And it will have roughly 2 teraflops.
1.86 teraflops it's going to be.
There you
Actually,
go.
no, I put it up on here.
On his phone, yeah. See,
all those teraflops.
See, he's done a little bit of research.
Yeah, but the first graphics card with that was actually about 5 years ago, and it was called a GeForce 290.
Well, things were different back then. That was the high end back then, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
That was the low end.
Well, it's actually not even the low end; it's non-existent now. because graphics cards have advanced that much.
Yeah.
The high end and the low end are changing nearly every year.
Well, it's a console market. It's got to be good enough to make me want to go to it, but it's got to be cheap enough to make me want to go to it as well at the same time.
Yeah.
Because if it gets too expensive, you might as well just buy a PC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And and most people will go to a PC because they're able to upgrade on a PC rather than being stuck with the same equipment.
So,
and the biggest thing that the PS4's got is the DDR5 RAM, which basically increases the bandwidth of the memory, so it gives developers a little bit more scope to play with. But how it's actually going to work out in practice is another thing, because apparently even modern PCs are struggling with DDR5 at the moment because of processor power and things like that. So it could work in their favour, it might not.
It didn't seem to have any problems in the demonstrations they ran.
No.
So, we got teraflops, we got the RAM.
We've got the Jaguar hunting a ram.
Yeah. I assume there's going to be some kind of Jaguar roaming around the index of the PS4.
Yeah, they're both using the same processor.
So they've all got the same Jaguars.
Yes.
They had the shared Jaguars today.
Yeah, but there is
Or maybe they're twins.
But there is one rumour on some sites, but I'm not going to class this as official information. Is that the Sony have worked with AMD to modify it up to a little bit higher than Xbox, but that isn't a set in stone thing. It seems to be a rumour on about 3 or 4 websites.
So nothing official on that front.
No.
No, that's a shame.
Yeah, I would name websites, but I'd get in a lot of trouble.
But they have, but like I said, I definitely know that this is definitely modified for both. Like, it's definitely modified chip from what they're using for the mobile technology to increase the clock speeds, and it's not an 8-core.
Oh.
It is 2 separate 4-cores working together.
Does that make it better than an 8-core, or does that make it worse than an 8-core?
Well, it could be better, it could be worse.
So basically it depends on how they're utilising it.
Yes, but to what I've heard was they couldn't put in the ordinary 4-core of the chip because the power output was a little bit too low. So they needed the extra 4 cores in there to make it work. And that's for both.
The one difference about the Xbox 360 is going to have 3 processing units. So it can run
360?
360, Xbox One. I got confused. I was in game today, and like, look at the new 360. I was like, it looks like the Xbox One. I know. It's all about design. So yeah, Xbox 360 can look like the Xbox One. So when you go and play games, you can go, damn, which one is this going again?
Or maybe it's for mostly the Xbox 360 people who are buying it, so they don't feel left out when the Xbox One comes out. So that way they don't have to.
Yeah.
Don't feel disappointed by the whole DRM thing.
Oh, it wasn't something you would have looked at. Did you know it's price
What?
for the new 360?
Yeah, the 360 is about $100 more than the PS.
No. You're thinking Xbox One.
No, Xbox One.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
sorry.
The new price for the new 360?
Yes.
I
Is
didn't
it
know.
the same or is it cheaper?
I think it's the same as the current Xbox 360 price. But I didn't look at them closely. I wasn't all that bothered.
Alright then.
I do have one thing I was going to say about the Xbox One is that it's going to have 3 processing units. So you can run 3 thingies at the same time.
Yeah, it has 3 OSs on it.
Yeah, that's it, operating systems.
Yeah.
See, I know my terminology. I'm all down with the kids.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've hit the Xbox One, we've hit the PS3. We know they've got big bandwidth. They've got numbers. There's lots of numbers today.
You'll get used to it eventually.
We got the
new current generation.
Xbox, the P4, and the Wii U.
Sorry, the CDI.
The Mega CD. So we got gigabytes, we got teraflops, we got RAM, we got Jaguars, we got OSs, we got things and barbs and doohickeys in the Xbox One and the PS4. But what doohickeys exist inside the Wii U?
Right.
And these smaller numbers, maybe things I can calculate on my fingers.
Okay, the Wii U actually has a 3-core IBM 1.2 gig espresso chip processor.
I must make a bit first, actually. So, the Wii U can make me an espresso, can it?
Since you've actually said you're a bit thirsty, guess what it's called then?
Espresso.
No.
Cappuccino.
No.
Latte.
Cork.
Latte! It is code name Latte!
I love it. I'm not a Wii U.
Are you sure it's latte and not laddie?
No, it's
Hey
Latte.
laddie. Tiny.
What? They have a Scottish person who's developed a person, right?
No, it's Welsh.
It's called Drippy.
But we've gone to that another time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Now, this is where it's mildly similar to the other two. It is using an AMD GPU.
GPU?
Graphics
Yeah.
processing unit.
Oh, right,
Graphics
okay,
processing unit.
Sorry, I thought you were on about CPUs earlier.
No,
No, you were on about it's GPUs.
It was on about Jaggers before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We was talking about CPU before, but this one.
Yeah,
The GPU,
but the
yeah.
GPU in this one is a Radeon high definition.
So that sounds pretty cool. It sounds better than a Jaguar. We
Right?
got Jaguars. We got the Radeon.
Yeah,
The
but,
Radeon.
but it's a,
Yes, far
it's
got
a-
ready on.
it's a
That's
lower
fair.
it's a lower end Radeon. So while the PS4 is going to be using the Radeon
Next
7870 ish,
Ish.
this is just using a Radeon high definition graphics card. It doesn't even come with a number because it doesn't want to share itself.
I'm so ashamed. Is that how they actually worded that on the website? The Radeon 7.87ish. Ish.
It's around there.
It's somewhere between 7 and 8ish.
We won't
7.5.
give you anything precise.
No.
We'll
Point
just
two.
we'll just give you somewhere in the that
No,
sort of ballpark.
No, basically with the Radeon 7870, they're saying its performance and teraflops and stuff is similar to that graphics card for those people that know PCs.
You know
It
what?
was like a moral comparison, not the actual.
I think that's going to be a new term, isn't it, soon? With the Xbox One. It was a teraflop. It flopped terribly. It was the biggest teraflop ever.
It had a floppy disk.
I was
No.
wondering why
Its
it's
hard
not.
drive failed.
Okay, now the Wii U's memory
It's about 2 gigs.
is 4 512 megabyte memory sticks, which amounts to 2 gig. But only 1 gig is used for games.
The rest is used for being redundant.
The rest is used for the operating system.
And it comes in two sizes. It's got a 16 gig flash memory drive or a 32 gig flash memory
Oh,
drive.
I got 8 gig or 32 gig, I found out.
Maybe it might just be 16 gig, you know. Half as big as the better version.
Maybe. So 8 gig or 32 gig flash memory. For storage,
Put some claws on it.
right?
Flush.
But then it won't be. Yeah, then it won't
Save
be
your
able to do that.
universe.
And okay then, quiz fire.
Oh my god.
How much storage can a Wii U disc hold?
About 25 gig.
So, you are right. It is a high density 25 gig storage.
But
Disc.
it's their own made disc.
Again,
Yes.
they've got a problem with normal technology.
We just can't use standard technology. We have to make our own.
Yeah.
In the pixie mines on the planet Yardrak.
Which was once visited by Mario.
But I can tell you that these hardware specs, compared to the PS3, is an improvement.
Compared to the PS3, yes. And it's
Yeah, but we'd expect that to.
Rockstar.
Because since, we had the Wii, which was a slight improvement over the PS2.
Yeah.
It's like they have to get just a bit better than the current generation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it can't be categorised as the next generation.
But it's not, it's the midpoint between now and then, isn't it?
Unfortunately, yes.
So there's the hardware specs for the Wii U.
So this was our spectacular podcast.
Well, that's spectacular.
It had lots of specifics. It
What's
was all about the
specific?
tech. We managed to keep on topic to a degree.
Then we just have to hope we get a lot of spectators.
Ah.
Whoa.
Don't worry,
But
I know nobody.
To be fair, this is only what I'm assuming only what Defectors found out so far.
Yes.
Because we don't have all the information, and we won't have anything guaranteed until the releases of the Xbox One and the PS4.
And we won't have any real specifics until we've gone until the Viper buys one of each and we break them both open to have a look at the technology inside.
Yeah. Like I'm going to
Because
get
I'm not
an
bringing
Xbox.
mine
Like
now.
I'm going to get an Xbox One because this is absolute rubbish. I won't be buying one.
It might surprise us all yet.
My PS4
Right.
is staying at home.
Yeah, so am I.
So is that everything we've got on the free consoles?
Yes, apart from a little bit more information on the making of the actual processor for the PS4 and the Xbox One.
Well,
If
go
you
on
are
then.
interested.
Yeah, go on then.
might as well, we
Yeah.
are here to find out as much information about the text as possible. So we might as well go into it.
Yeah, well,
the Tex, all the way from
Yeah.
Texas.
well, like I said, I took Pacific note more of the processors because that is generally what actually powers the actual computers.
No, it isn't. That's main supplies past my computers. I've got like electricities.
Not quite what it means. Whilst it needs electricity to run, but it isn't what's making the OS work.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Go on then.
So I've looked at the origins of where the Jaguar came from.
Mummy Jaguar and Daddy Jaguar.
Do we have to explain how babies are born to you? When a mother Jaguar and a daddy Jaguar love each other very much.
They go down to the Jaguar showroom and buy a little one.
And ask if the Jaguar stock to send them a little present.
Sorry.
Sorry, yeah, you were saying.
It depends in that evolution from that mobile technology, which is kind of which are trying to get into like tablets and mobile phones if they can and things like this, and this is an advanced version of the Bobcats. Yes, weird names. Don't ask me where they come up with. It's like latte for Wii U. They always come up with some kind of code name. And what they've been doing is they've been advancing this technology, and the idea is that they have a CPU and a GPU together to make half decent gaming machines for less of the price. And this is the road they've gone down. So in PCs at the moment, they're improving to like in their A range. So they have got like an A6, A8, and an A10. And each one's getting about 20% faster each time. And that's the road that both Microsoft and Sony have gone down. And I've also heard that Nvidia, who are the other major graphics card provider, actually gave it to AMD because they thought that the graphical power of consoles wasn't good enough for PCs, so they kind of went, no, just give it to AMD. Just a bit of interesting information I found out.
Yeah, well, PCs will always be ahead of consoles.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's all down to personal preference.
yeah.
It is.
You never. So basically, the console wars is basically like having a group of PCs standing around a couple of monkeys duking it out on to see who wins, throwing the money around. Like, oh, I bet on this one. I bet on that one.
Yeah, because
Something like
Well, you know, they would be betting on the Wii, but it's just fucked off into a little corner and just decided to play with itself.
Fighting over here.
Twiddling
You
its
two
thumbs,
get on
going,
with it.
it could. We have games. Please come and look at us, please.
Oh, the poor Wii U.
so
It's trying so hard.
Yeah.
I bet everybody's crowded around the PS4.
At the moment.
And all the Halo fans are crowding around the Xbox One. But unless we've got more technical specifications,
which we haven't now because that's about all I could come up with.
That's why he could find him. He didn't make this up. He didn't sit down and go, this does sound good. The teraflops, the jaguars, the rams.
No, I didn't.
Actually, in all honesty, the only people in this room who probably know what the teraflops and the rams and the jaguars are. Well, everybody else apart from me. He effectively just said a lot of words to me today. Oh, we might as well just turn it into a limerick song. Oh, the jaguars and the rams and the teraflops are too. They're gonna be powerful consoles.
Make out that I know a lot of stuff about PCs. I go on that.
In the corner.
Yeah.
Why are you happy?
I'm not happy.
Oh well.
I'm bored.
He didn't.
Ice.
I was going to say pies, but you know, he's
Chicken.
a bit bothered that we weren't talking about mathematical equations, and particularly the pi equation.
What, 3.142 recurring?
It wasn't recurring. It's a lot more complex than that. And you learn it.
Oh, I was actually dividing stuff by 0.
No. Did you know pi? Chuck Norris has counted.
Thank you for listening to our podcast. We hope you join us again. So, from me and everyone else here, goodbye.
Goodbye!
See you later. We're all waving.
We were very
I'm
enthusiastically.
waving at you.
Yeah, sure.
To all our fans out there, we love you!
What fans?
Yeah, you've been screwed over.
Oh, come on. We'll have a fan.
We have one fan.
We'll have the obligatory fan.
We love the obligatory fan. If you're not actually an obligatory fan, we love you.
No, don't.
We might do.
Most of us love you.
Just don't leave us. Please don't leave us.
Yes, leave us.
4 of the 6 members of the team love you. Archive classes classes 2 people.
Hey.
Oh, one little thing. We're going to do an E3 podcast sometime soon, very soon.
Yeah, hopefully tomorrow, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Anyway, like we said, bye.
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 Right.